George Anthony took the stand yet again, this time to answer questions about his attempted suicide and the note he wrote his family. I'm now joined by Dr. John Sharp, a psychiatrist with the prestigious Harvard Medical School. Thank you for being with us, Doctor.
Thank you for having me.
All right, that sign-off, words for everyone except Casey. What does that tell you?
I think what he didn't say tells the whole story. I mean, he's holding back. I think you see it on the stand and other examples too. Here's a man who is torn up by grief, who has conflicting loyalties. You know, he's not my patient. I haven't examined him. I can't tell you for sure. But from the behaviors that we see, that is very telling. Just that ... the things he can't express otherwise.
And yet there was, the pain in the room was palpable.
And guess who had a different kind of pain in her heart? You know, when we took a look at Casey, the camera on her, it was anger. She was glaring at him. She wasn't sad for his sadness. That wasn't empathy. This is evidence of a girl who can't empathize. That's what's striking to me.
And the stone-cold ice through her veins look tells you
that she is only thinking about herself. You know, when the grief expert was on talking about grief in a kind of, to my mind, sort of strange way, it was still something that got tears in her eyes because she was kind of being talked about in a sense. She can only relate to her pain, Judge, not to even her father's.
Interesting.
All right, Renee's with me now, talking about Summer Scandal Watch.
Yeah, right. These really are the dog days of summer as Anthony Weiner and Arnold look for new ways to rehab their public images.
It's got to be real.
Psychiatrist Dr. John Sharp saying the treatment must be intense and not an excuse.
That can take 6 months, that can take a year, that can take 2 years. I don't think what we're seeing now feels like real change on the part of any of these men.
So, what could get America to forget, or at least forgive?
Americans actually are very capable of forgiving, but it can't just be lip service.
I've asked my colleague, psychiatrist Dr. John Sharp from the Department of Psychiatry at Harvard University Medical School, to join me because he will be overseeing Dwight's aftercare.
Sharp, of course.
Dwight and his son have a lot of painful, unresolved issues, and this will be the first time that Dwight will see his son while sober in many years.
Why are you guys apart now? Why did he move out?
He went to Tampa for Thanksgiving. He never came back. But somewhere inside of me think he moved out because of my use.
Well, you might be right, but, you know, you might be wrong. So it'd be good to
find out.
Find out for sure, yeah.
You said you wanted to apologize to him for something.
Spending time, you know, in jail with you was very, very tough for me. It's something I never said I was sorry for. Sorry.
It really affects you, Dwight, to hear that from your dad.
Yes, it's rough because I always wanted the best for him, and I always knew that he was a better person.
I'm Dr. Sharp.
Bye-bye.
Welcome.
Thank you.
So, you knew to expect me. You knew to expect me, that I'm a psychiatrist and I work with Dr. Drew, and
Okay.
I'm here to help you while you're with us. And I'm having a chance to figure out how I can be helpful to you, how you're feeling at the moment.
Feeling good, a little bit sensitive, and I think I sense a lot of energy and vibration somewhere.
So you're a sensing creature.
Yeah, I see creature. I just saw, you know, in our room, and the carpet and the wall, the brown things that are just running by. It's so nice. They were sort of like maybe they come to tell me it's okay.
That'd be a good way to interpret it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm lucky. I see a lot of things that sometimes just I'm living in my own world.
Does it get in the way of living in whatever world we're living in here?
Yeah, sometimes people think I'm crazy. They don't understand me. They think I'm talking things are strange. But to me, it's very normal and natural.